tell me what I can't have a cop to. I ain't doing dirt that I ain't down to cop to. Living well, I've been selling the things I brought through. And if y'all don't know the name, then believe me that you about to.
Let's go now, let's go now, can't stop us, let's go now, let's go now, can't stop us.
Came a long way out the basement, that's facts. Made it to deals and the paid placements, all that. Think I made it and wishing you trade places, yo. You can't be half of me even if we related. For nowadays we getting bread from the baker. 7 layers, man, I caught her getting cake up. Like a movie, done some things you couldn't make up. Y'all can put it on my tab and I'm prepared for when I meet my maker. Till then it's nice whips, no show. Yeah, homie, yo, bitch, my photo. It's big facts, I want all the smoke. I could go for broke, cause you know that the flow forever worth its weight in gold.
Let's go now, let's go now, can't stop us, let's go now, let's go now, can't stop us. Let's go now, let's go now, can't stop us, let's go now, let's go now, can't stop us.
Richland County rivals meet in a winner-go-home scenario at the Division II districts with a spot in Thursday's championship match on the line. As number 4 Ontario battles top-seeded Lexington in tournament action that you can enjoy live and free right here on the OH Report, coming your way from Seneca East. Next.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
It's back!
Down our street, our prices are really sweet. You'll save big all October. Don't delay, just hurry.
To Spitzer Jeep Ram Mansfield, where every vehicle on our lot is panda priced up to $5K off MSRP, even on new Ram 1500s during Ram Power Days. Scan the QR code now and sink your teeth into these sweet deals today.
Don't be scared, come and save.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Happy Halloween!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Mechanics Bank pregame for the backyard rivalry renewed here in tournament action at Seneca East High School. I'm Brian Skowronski, going to be on the call with you guys here tonight for a showdown between a couple of programs separated by just one road, about 8 miles, and some great rivalry and spirit between these two programs, looking to punch their ticket into the district championship match coming up here on Thursday. So, for the Ontario Lady Warriors, weren't great down the stretch against some solid competition, but they are here after knocking off Mansfield Senior 3-zip in the sectional championship. And this is a team over 11 kills per set and a pretty decent kill percentage as well. So you look at the attacking errors, but that's on a whole lot of attempts. So this is a squad that definitely likes to get after it. They come up to the net, they play fast and aggressive, and you would certainly expect that to be the case here tonight against their longtime rivals. And to get it done, they're going to have to rely on one of their studs, sophomore Sara Wharton, having such a fantastic 10th grade campaign, a statistical leader in multiple categories for this squad. And you look at just the overall game that she brings to the table, almost 50 service aces, a nice hitting percentage, closing in on 250 kills. Sara Wharton is a beast to be reckoned with, and you'll certainly find the Warriors looking for her early and often tonight when they're able to get on the attack. But their opponent tonight, the top seed in a tough one, led by 3 sensational sophomores, Ava Brown, Tatum Stover, and Bella Temple. Lots of momentum heading into this tournament tonight. And you look at the kills and the kill percentage and all those big gaudy numbers. This is a team that definitely offensively has not really struggled in very many matches this season. And the best part is they are just a young team with a lot of potential to even continue to get better as time goes on. But a fantastic season so far for them. That's why they've earned the #1 seed and are considered likely the favorite to get out of here tonight. But that's why they throw it up. That's why they play the games. But we can't do it until we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. It's time for the Star Spangled Banner. So with that, we are just about set here for some tournament volleyball action tonight. Ontario and Lexington about to go toe-to-toe in 4 top-seeded Lady Lex. I talked about that trio of sophomores and her 2 sophomore teammates so good that sometimes Bella Temple might get overlooked, but she's like an excellent quarterback or a point guard, just a sensational distributor. 50 aces on the season, too. She can be a kill artist, though she doesn't really get up and spike it. She's smart and crafty. She does those little push shots over when she notices that the defense is a little bit out of place. But look at all those assists, over 1,000 already for her career. Bella Temple, definitely a monster out there on the floor, and she has some incredible hitters that she can set up, headlined by number 3, Ava Brown, having an unbelievable sophomore campaign. So what decides tonight's action? We'll begin with the Ontario Lady Warriors, who are being announced here tonight. And here are my keys to victory, presented by Mechanics Bank. And I just feel like you gotta play big. Get on the block. There are some excellent hitters over on the other side. Make it tough on them. You gotta roll over a couple of defenders to not allow it to be easy money. And let Krieger cook. Get the ball to her. Allow her to set up some hitters. She, too, is a great distributor of the ball when she gets her opportunities. And then on the other side, Lady Lex being announced now. And a potential deciding factor for them? Well, I've got a couple of them. My keys to victory kind of took them a half to warm up. A half of a set, I should say, against Clear Fork in the sectional championship game. But once they got in rhythm, they were playing some sweet, sweet music, so they just got to find their groove. And then the terrific trio, the 3 sophomore studs, they just got to be poised here tonight. Got to stay under control, limit your mistakes. And when they do that, this team is very tough to beat. Both teams about to meet at the net. And this will be about the last time that you see them being cordial with one another. Intensity high, of course, here tonight. Winner-go-home situation in the tournament. Nobody wants to lose, and especially not to the opposite side, not in this rivalry. Check out tonight's roster for the Ontario Lady Warriors. From top to bottom, pretty quality squad. A lot of contributors out there. See Krieger. Counts is going to get a lot of time. Wharton, we already talked about. Solid team. Feel like they got to get off to a hot start here tonight to take on a Lexington roster just loaded with young talent. 4 sophomores definitely going to get a lot of action tonight, and they've got a few extra players on the bench, but this was the roster that I was given, just listing 8. So likely these are going to be the young ladies who are going to get the bulk majority of the work in tonight's match. As that will wrap up our Mechanics Bank pregame. And let's get into some tournament volleyball action, shall we? First serve of the first set belongs to Tatum Stover. And it's handled by Taylor Counts with the reception. Block rolled over, and Lexington comes up with the first point. Stover again from the service stripe. And directs it again right at Taylor Counts. Big block set up that time by the Warriors. And they try to scramble, but it's not going to be good enough. 2-zip Lexington. And this time it gets airmailed, so a side out here for the Lady Warriors. And we'll get a chance to see them on the serve. They'll begin with their sophomore. This is Wharton. Talked about all the different ways that she can be a key contributor. Set up to the middle, a swing, kept up, diving. That time was Lena Creed. To the opposite side now, and Brown into the net. We're all square. Big high stroke that time for Ava. And just waiting on it and pouncing that time. Annie Weaver gives the Lady Warriors their first lead. Boom. Just crumbling the cookie right there. A lot of force behind that one. So back-to-back points on the serve for Wharton. Delivers at the libero. This time Brown sends a laser shot, but it's handled. Excellent reception that time from Wharton. Nice setup on the bump that time. Weaver couldn't put it away, so Brown another chance, and this one does tickle the hardwood. So we are back to even. And you see it on our Dulce Amor replay. Make sure you get over there, check out their ice cream. Also got some boba infused teas. Quick side out forced here by Ontario. And this one of their seniors, Olivia Krieger, having an excellent career, over 1,000 assists for her as well. And the Warriors, 2-point cushion now. And this is what we saw in the sectional championship match for Lady Lex. They just had to find their groove first. Took them a little bit to get warmed up. Allowed Clear Fork to hang around for a while. Ontario looking to do just more than that. Here's Brown at the net, big shot. And she'll put it away. Ava Brown sees the defense, she ain't scared. This goes right at him. Now Temple, her first chance on the service stripe tonight. And she'll get a second opportunity as we're back to even. And that one caroming off the top rope, out of play. This time a much better delivery from Justin Allen. And the miscues continue to rack up here for Lady Lex. Kind of uncharacteristic of this bunch. As Allen sends back line, Stover receives. It's going to be a free ball opportunity for the Warriors. And Weaver spanks it into the net. Back to square. Appreciate everybody tuning in live and free tonight on Facebook and also our main YouTube channel. Drop me some comments. I'm going to read them during timeouts. Every opportunity that I get. Love making you, the fans, a part of the action here on the OH Report. Cross court winner from Dilly. Gorgeous placement that time. As the Warriors rotate. And that one well out of bounds. Savannah Wolf awaiting the restart. Wolf on the season, 86% off the service line. Quick ups there from Taylor Counts. But my goodness, look out below. Tatum Stover just explodes off that right arm. Kaboom. Splashing it off the wood planks. And I saw the AD out here earlier was trying to clean up and get all the little smudges off. Well, there's a new one now. Wise decision for the Warriors to let it fly. And both sides. Big basket full of mistakes here early on. And it'll continue here off the miss hit on the serve. Kramer rotating in. Eichhorn takes a quick seat. Kramer over 92% on the serves. Only a couple of aces, though, so far on the season. As Krieger sets it up, cross court, big smash. Brown goes down to the floor to keep it alive. Little flip shot that time from Tatum. And not this time for Lady Lex. Solid rally. And the Warriors get the point. And back to even here, 9 each. Stover, a lot of hang time. And Temple mishit with that one. So the Warriors gain the point yet again. Get the ball back in Alina Creed's hands. She's been so sharp on the serve so far this year, right around 94%, so almost always putting it into the field of play. Directs it at Wolf, handle set up right in the middle. And the Warriors keep it alive. Now Temple set up, Tatum at the net. And that's just so hard to stop. Putting a little peanut butter with the jelly right there. And back to where we started. Tatum Stover with the serve. But man, how many miscues in this opening set. Neither side able to capitalize just yet, though. But the Warriors own a 1-point cushion right now on our Fairway scoreboard. They'll have an opportunity free ball. Bumped up far side. Big hit kept alive by Stover. And now from the middle, Allen, a swing and a direct hit. Big cheer from the Warrior bench. Ontario looking to put together a little run. And they're saying, well, what are they going to determine? Point for Ontario. That one was awful touch, but the head judge says that it got tipped by Lexington. And a timeout taken by their head coach, Janelle Wyatt, as Ontario enjoying their largest lead so far here in the opening set. And with that, I will dive into our comment section, see what you crazy kids are up to out there. I see CHS Wilg cheering on the Warriors. Wilgings cheering on Ontario. Madeline Lofbaum on the other side of the equation. She says, go Lex. Josh Young in favor of the Warriors, of course. And then Aaron Brown cheering on Lexington. That's all on the YouTubes. Over on Facebook, Kathy Dodge wishing Olivia Krieger a good match today. Lindsay says, let's go Jazz. Anna trying to tell our camera person how to operate. If you drive down here, we've got an opening for you, Anna. Temple with the setup. Brown with the charge. And my God, serving up a spiked drink right there. I mean, this girl stood eye to eye with her. Well, not quite anymore before the match. She's got a couple inches on me. She is just a mutant of an athlete. But look at Jazzy with the hang time. I mean, check this out. She just skied and caught like a little bit of wind. Kept her up. 5-point differential now for Ontario. Or excuse me, just a 3. Make it 4. Temple to the outside. Brown, about 5 feet away that time. Kept up by Stover. And Ava this time a little too much. So the Warriors extending their cushion out to 5 now. As it's another slow start in tournament for Lady Lex. Top dogs here in the district got upset in this round last year, you might remember, by Vermilion, who went on to go to regionals. Now Brown waits on it. Krieger keeps it alive. Oh, how about the block party and the emotion from Counts. Rolling over the defense. And Brown couldn't deliver. Krieger again sends back line. Stover. Now bumped over, free ball opportunity. Krieger to the middle. Jazzy. Double hit, they say. These referees got some eagle eyes. Really tough to tell on the Dulce Amor replay. Off the setup from the middle, right back at you, Annie Weaver. Got to do a little bit better than that against the size in the middle from Lexington. With Rinehart matching up with Brown. Now Lady Lex starting to put together a little run. Here comes Temple. 93% on the year from the serve. And all of a sudden, just a 2-point differential. Timeout taken over by the Ontario head coaching staff and Natalie Schell, as they see their lead more or less dissipate. And Lexington starting to find some confidence. Back to the comments I go real quick here. What's up, Delinda McPeak Thomas watching out there, cheering on Jaston. And then Josh and Aaron going back and forth out there in the comment section. That's the beauty of watching live and free, is that it's almost like you're here with us, guys. Keep it up. Love the banter, and especially in this rivalry. I don't know that there's a more heated rivalry in the area. And speaking of heat, blistering bomb sent this time by Jazzy. Absolute smash burger right there. Some extra onions. Allen on the serve. Forces Wolf down to the ground. Oh, what a play though by Brown. Heads up. Just a little slap shot. And a little too much indecision that time for Justin Allen. Here's Weaver, pushes it over the teeth of the defense. Brown from the back line. Annie again. This one gets tipped. Rocketed way up. Now Temple with the setup. Stover. Cross court out of bounds. She saw the opening and just misfired on that one. So 19-16 Ontario leading on our Fairway Mortgage scoreboard. Warriors showing a lot of guts here in this opening set. And how about that play right there? Getting down, swinging the left arm up from Creed. And Taylor Dilly, valiant effort that time. A little bit too much sauce though from Brown. Warriors rotate Weaver over to the bench. Gracie Miller going to get some action here. And a miss hit that time from Dilly. Lexington starting to close the gap. Ball in the hands here of Wolf. And sizzles that one. Knuckler about a foot too long. So counts with the serve, but she returns the favor. So back-to-back miscues from the service line. And Lexington a chance to tie things up. Set up far side, big swing off the top of the net. And the Warriors can't scramble. We are all square at 20 each. Could be a race to 5. Oh, how about that kill shot? Cross court, Wharton. Huge delivery. The sophomore on the season. That's her 243rd kill. Sara again with a chance. Not this time. Warriors able to rally back, keep it alive from the middle. Lexington squares it up. Great opening set going right now as Thornton delivers her first kill shot of this opening set. Now here comes Tatum. Big jump serve, counts with the reception. Chazzy. Tipped out of bounds, right? A lot of discussion going down. Allen certainly thought Lexington got a piece of it. But it's a Lady Lex point, and boy, what a crucial call that is. Because it gets the ball back into the hands of one of their most dangerous servers. And obviously takes the side out away from the Warriors. Temple rips it home. Savvy play here from Bella Temple. Sophomore now with 118 kills. Almost 40% too on the season for a setter. Pretty good. Very versatile threat. Do want to thank all of our generous sponsors for coming together and bringing you live and free coverage tonight, including Dulce Amor. You can buy one boba drink and get the next one half off. Must be the same size, but that's today, folks. So if you're watching live and free over in the Lexington, Ontario area, cruise on over to Dulce Amor. Keep the game on your phone. You can listen. You can keep a little eye on it. Definitely if you're not driving, get you one of those drinks. Charter Next Gen as well, hiring for high-paying jobs in a cutting-edge environment. And also thank you to Spitzer Motors, home of the Spitzer Shield, shielding you from the unexpected on all purchases. You can order a new vehicle exactly the way you want it, even if it's not in stock. Warriors getting a serve back in stock here as they put it into the hands of Wharton. Big spot down by 1. The number 4 seed. Really pushing Lexington right now as we are even at 23 each. And Wharton with an ace. Timeout, Lex. And look at the smiles over there on the Warriors sideline. Can't blame them. Oh my goodness. Look at the conversation going on here now. Sometimes it's the Wild West on the YouTubes. Josh eats smash burgers with only onions. Not recommended, Josh. And well, unless you got some backup gum, maybe a toothbrush saved in the car, I do love some onions on my burger, but I wouldn't do it with only onions, all right? I'll let you two settle that score over there on YouTube. And over on the Facebook, Gary says, come on, Lady Warriors. We'll see what Wharton's got for him here on this serve. Tough one out of the timeout. And Lexington looking at a monster set point here. It's going to be in the hands of Thornton. Great chance here for Jazzy. Didn't get a whole lot of mustard behind that one. But a free ball now for Ontario as it's set up in the middle, and Allen delivers all square. Girl having an awesome first set. This is probably one of the ladies that you want back there if you're Ontario. Olivia Krieger, so solid, the senior. A lot at stake for her, and a miss hit. Now the Warriors with a chance to close things out. As they hit Lady Lex with the double. Krieger almost 96%. Can count on her. Temple to Brown, this is what you want. Into the defense, though, right back at you. Ava again, second try, same result, but punched over. Unbelievable underhand there by Wolf. But Ontario, 26-24, they put it away. Huge win for the Warriors as we head to set number 2 with the underdog on top.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
The number 1 seed looking to regroup here in set number 2 after Ontario pulls out a 26-24 first set thriller. Taking the lead heading here into this second set. My name is Brian, hanging out with you guys here tonight. Division II District Semifinals. The winner moving on to the championship match on Thursday will be played right back here at Seneca East High School against the winner of Norwalk versus Shelby coming up in the second half of our doubleheader. And we've got more live and free volleyball going down tonight as well a little bit later. The Monroeville Lady Eagles, state runners-up last year, will be taking the floor, looking to punch their ticket to the district championship. As we open up set 2 with an Ontario serve. And they'll have a great chance here. Weaver from the outside. Brown, great looking reception. Stover running into the block, and the Warriors come away with the first point. Just does catch the line there. And just best case scenario for Ontario to come out and not just play well in that opening set, but win it. We saw Clearfork compete with Lexington in the sectional championship in the first set. They lost, and then they would kind of get smoked down the stretch. Different storyline going here as it's 2-zip Ontario. And Weaver finding the gap there in the back of the defense. Catching that 5th zone. Diving play, nice stuff from Wolf. As both liberos giving up the body here. Weaver again off the attack. Brown keeps it up. And a missed hit there from Counts. Forces the side out. So Lexington going to get their chance on the serve for the first time here in this second set with Tatum Stover. Temple with the setup to Tatum back line. Let off the top of the net. And an infraction against Ontario squares things up at 2 each. Stover has the second most serve attempts on the team this year, including tonight. She's at about 340. Oh, and what a dig that time, getting low with the shovel, keeping it up. So does Counts. From the middle, great reception. One of the better rallies that we've had so far tonight. Bodies just flying all over the place. Taylor can't make that one count, though. But gotta appreciate the effort as the seniors just came flying over in front of the bench. One airborne like Superwoman. Last 3 points here for Lady Lex. Tatum looking to continue, and a bit of luck there as she catches just the tip of the net, and it throws everybody off. See, Wharton thought that she had a good read on it, and did. So it took a little skip off the net. Played up by Creed. Now from the opposite side, Weaver just mishit that one. And you see the agony on her face. Big opening in behind the defense. Thought she caught Kramer off guard. But with a 5-0 run put together here by Coach Janelle's bunch, it's going to be a timeout taken by Ontario, and you know what that means. Time to get back into the chat conversation. And we see the OH report chiming in, letting people know that Monroeville and South Central is going to start here pretty soon. Gary and Delinda, both Warriors fans, got to be enjoying what they're seeing so far. Joshua Banks says, great match so far, fun to watch. And over on YouTube, Josh and Aaron still going back and forth here. Pretty fun stuff. If you get a quick 30 seconds, maybe see that conversation. The game within the game going down tonight on the YouTubes. Jazzy again with that hang time. She gets about a half second extra than everybody else out here on the floor. Great polished play off the defense and right back to Papa again. ×2 there. As Temple sets it up, Ava Brown misfires. She brought the rocket launcher, but the GPS coordinates just off course. Now it's Krieger's turn. Temple with a beautiful dime right in the middle of the floor. And Thornton knew just what to do with it. What a kindred connection this quartet of sophomores has. And Kylie now sends the serve. Here's Creed with the bump over. Now Brown, and she sizzles the bacon. Tasty stuff right here from Ava Brown. And she hasn't quite got going just yet. I mean, she's a young lady that usually, she's popping the kernels in that popcorn bag down to the last crispy piece. And now the Warriors in a little bit of a rut, trying to force the side out. A little dink, and it works. Campfire action. Solid execution that time from Annie Weaver. Heads up play too. Now Jazzy with the serve. Set up here near side. Brown. Quite a distance there from the net. And too much firepower that time from the right hand of Annie Weaver. Dialing one up right at Wolf. You just can't place it any better than that. Putting the drop right in the bucket. Oh, how about that swing and a direct hit from Dilly Dilly. Ontario starting to battle back here as they get the ball back into the hands of one of their sensational sophomores. There are a ton of great 10th graders competing here tonight. Here's two of them connecting. And Stover, whoa. Come on now. Just an absolute missile. And Counts can't handle it. Service ace here from Ava Brown. Her 34th of the season. Not going to go back to back as the Warriors handle this one. Now Ava from the back line. Taken by Miller, back and forth. Good push shot there from Dilly. But splintering the floorboards right there, Tatum Stover. And you see the leaping ability. Yeah, girl, smile. That was a big dinger right there. And the top seed got Ontario doubled up here. 12-6. And trying to add to it with Brown at the service line. But that'll work out in favor of the Warriors. Dilly catching the top of the net. And it finds its way home. So a bit of a break here for the Big O. But they give it right back. Show you the Dulce Amor replay of Taylor Counts. Got a lot of missed serves so far. And these are two teams, I mean, as a unit, almost 90% for Lexington on the season, 92.5% for Ontario, so kind of unusual. And what a dig. Gracie Miller really had to get low for that one. Free ball. See what Ontario does with it. They'll send it middle and just catches the line. Oh yeah. Dilly with the pinpoint placement. Off the serve from Creed. It's Brown with the reception set up by Temple for Stover. And Creed again able to bring the shovel, get low, and they put it away. Warriors starting to swing the momentum over in their favor. Three of the last 4 points belonging to Ontario. See if they can keep that stride alive here. Not gonna. Courtesy of one Ava Brown. Just so dangerous from any spot on the floor. From the near side, Wharton cross court, and she'll deliver. Fantastic setup from Krieger. And Wharton's now got the serve back in her hands. Lady Warriors trailing by 4. Finding some confidence, though, as we're about at the midway point here of set number 2, anybody's match. And especially if Weaver and company keep coming to play like that. See the bump pass, solid setup, and a lot of emotion from Creed and the Warriors. Played themselves back into set number 2. And still finding their stride. Big ace right there. So the wave of momentum continues to flow. Warriors are writing it on their surfboard, back within 2. And Wharton starting to heat up. Tough miss that time. Let's check it out on the replay. And I bet that was difficult for Madeline Kramer to ease off of it. I mean, that was so close, but she makes the right move. And this young lady's had a lot of the right moves here tonight. And she will again here. Tatum Stover just dropping a dime. Tough play there for Lena Creed. Now Weaver from about 15 feet away from the net somehow, some way. Krieger came flying over to set her up. And hits that zone 1. Kind of critical spot here in this second set, I think, for both sides. Brown delivering. And even though she's just a sophomore, you can tell probably amongst the vocal leaders out here on the floor for Lexington, who have just come up with a big service ace. Timeout taken by the Warriors. After this right here. Miss hit from Wharton. And it's back to a 5-point cushion now for Lady Lex. Our most valuable player tonight will be brought to you by Rinehart Insurance. Good dudes over there too. Gary, Mark, and the boys can definitely take care of all of your insurance needs here in the greater Mansfield area. Make sure you give them a call. Check out their website as well, mentioned down in the description. And a big thank you to Sutton Bank for sponsoring tonight. Get paid for using your credit card and your checking accounts with checking that pays with Kasasa. Mechanics Bank 2, one of the best in the biz, Richland County's only independent community bank. And Lexington again, coming through with a big serve. Back-to-back now for Thornton. Showing a little bit of her Drizzy Drake. Play at the net for Rinehart. And Lexington looking like they're about to close things out here as they have swung the pendulum back over in their favor with the momentum. And Kylie Thornton's kind of been the ringleader for that. Bump pass sent over now by Jazzy. To the middle. Kept alive by Wharton. Far side now for Weaver. And the play at the net. Put away by Allen. So the Warriors never say die. Definitely going to keep that Warrior mentality going. As Jazzy's got the serve in her hands. Trailing by 6, got some work to do. Not going to get a chance at it though. Because what can Brown do for you? Well, Ava brings the secret sauce a bunch. She's got a little cayenne pepper to her game. Well played by Creed, crashing the net. Weaver. Set up for Brown, and they can't close the block. As Ava continues to roll. Finding her stride here in this second set. Off the let, Weaver shows some patience, goes down, keeps it up. And it's now just 2 points away from squaring things at a set apiece. And the ball in the hands of Bella Temple. Warriors scramble, but they don't get an omelet out of it. Set point here for Lady Lex. They had one of these in the first set, couldn't put it away, but they got about 10 of them here. So in a better spot to come through, and they will indeed. 25-14, Lexington cruises here in the second. As the top seed looking like it. Even in the score as we head to the third. Here in this district semifinal at Seneca East.
To Spitzer Jeep Ram Mansfield, where every vehicle on our lot is Panda priced up to $5K off MSRP, even on new Ram 1500s during Ram Power Days. Scan the QR code now and sink your teeth into these sweet deals today.
Don't be scared, come and save.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Instead Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Big thank you to all of our sponsors coming together to bring you live and free coverage tonight. Dulce Amor, Mechanics Bank, Charter Next Gen, Spitzer Motors of Mansfield, Rinehart Walters Danner Insurance Agency, and Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Be right back with third set action. Warriors drop the second set after taking the first, and they take it on the chin a bit. 25-14 Lexington rolls as we are all square here in set number 3. My name is Brian Skowronski. Thanks for keeping the comments coming tonight. I'll read more of them at the next time out. So always curious where you guys are watching from. Love to hear how you're taking in tonight's game. Ava Brown's been taking it in a big way here recently. Definitely starting to find her stride. And just the size, I mean, come on. She's like a skyscraper in a small little town. Definitely stands out when she's up there at the net. Temple with a quick hitter. Warriors are ready for it. Punched over. Now Brown keeps it alive. Temple right back to her. And you could kind of see that one coming, couldn't you? Temple baking the biscuit. Ava putting the butter on it. Sounds pretty good, too. Kind of an underrated meal. Just a biscuit with some butter. Maybe some honey, all right? We might add that third element. But I'm cool with just a little bit of butter on it. And oops, she did it again. Ava Brown, another put away. Responsible for all 3 Lexington points here to start the third set. So 3 points in the third set for number 3. And they say great things do come in threes. Thornton met at the net. Warriors scramble to keep it alive. Now just knocked over to the back line. Stover keeps it up, and Brown keeps it up as well. What a stretch right now for Miss Ava Brown. Get the serve back in the hands of Tatum Stover. And a bit lucky, but she does come up with the service ace. Has something up her sleeve and a TO, a quick one taken by the Lady Warriors. As Stover and Lexington out to an early lead. Gives me a chance to get back over into the comments section. We'll start over on the YouTubes. And wow, look at you guys going back and forth. Still Brown and Young. And I see Aaron. He's checking out for the night. He tells me to have a good night. Josh at least wished him a lovely night and said, go Warriors. Have the best night of your life. Go Lex. See over 135 of you guys watching together out there on the YouTubes. What about Facebook? 3 new comments I see. Styles O'Brien. What's up, brother? Let's go Warriors. Jason cheering on Lexington. And then those bots always seem to find us. I think it is so funny that they let you know where the game can be streamed if you pay on a live and free live stream. Oh, and Scott Hamilton also watching out there. Coach, cannot wait to see basketball season is coming. I cannot believe basketball is going to be here in just a couple of weeks with the practices. My favorite season of the year, mostly because we don't have to deal with the weather. I do like being inside the climate-controlled gym. This is pretty nice, too, though. Love me some volleyball, especially at the tournament level. Win or go home. And the Warriors sensing that they were in a bit of danger of that here. Falling behind 6-zip, making a proper decision. As a little breeze came through, pushed that one deep for Tatum. And now it's Sara Wharton with her opportunity. One sophomore to the other on the serve, set up in the middle. Well done. But Ontario handles. Now Jazzy at Wolf, keeps it alive. Weaver got it tipped. Jousting match at the net. No one wins it. And somehow I thought that was going to stay up. Instead, it's going to be a point for Annie Weaver. And it just did Karam. I think, would that hit off the head of Thornton? Maybe off the shoulder blade? But it hits the planks for an Ontario point. And Sarah's going to get another chance here. Wharton on the season. By far the most serve attempts on the team. And solid two. Almost 91%. There's an error. As the lead grows back up to 5. Thornton, who had a huge stretch in the second set on the serve, keeps it rolling. What? Oh, let me see. Oh, that's clearly in. Okay. I mean, we're all human out here. I got the benefit of a slow motion replay, but that one really wasn't close. So after a nice break here for Ontario, they did lead 7-3, make it 8-3 now. Push shot by Weaver. Bodies flying all around here for Lexington. So Brown just zips it across court into zone 5. We'll see what she does with this one. Dips it over the top of the D. And whoa, what a smash job. Oh, but a double hit. So a tough break for the Lady Warriors, because Weaver flat out pounced on that one like a hungry kid on a Twinkie. Actually, are kids even eating Twinkies anymore these days? I don't really see them around. Do they discontinue those things? A lot of other great snacks out there. Oh! Good thing everybody got out of the way. Could have had concussion written all over it if that ripped somebody in the dome. Could have been a literal kill shot for Ava. Now Weaver off the tip, scores the point, and the side out back for the Lady Warriors. And they'll get the rotation on with Taylor Dilly coming off the bench, the junior getting into the mix, and the ball into the hands now of Justin Allen. And they say that it catches the line. Great call. Coach Chanel having an award with the referee. Thought perhaps he missed that one, but these guys are pretty good. Tatum on the hop. Big sky ball at the net. And the Warriors keeping this right alive. Tough break there for Lexington. I mean, that was about 6 inches away from being just gorgeous. Set up in the middle, swing, and Dilly puts it away. So Taylor Dilly with the point. And just like that, Ontario gets themselves back into this third set. And the head official stop and play just for a moment. I think like a Skittle or something rolled out onto the floor. Did you hear they're like banning Skittles in California or an ingredient in them? I don't think you can buy them right now in the Sunshine State. True story. And how about this story for Ontario in this set? Or is California the Sunshine State? That might be Florida. I got myself all confused. You can run a quick Google search, or if you're way smarter than me, drop me a comment. Get me straightened out on my geography. Oh, what a joust. Warriors sizzling right now. Bringing their own sunshine. I don't care what state it's in. Kind of look like the Sunshine State out and about in Ohio today, though. Temperatures in the 70s? What's going on out here? All the leaves are changing on the trees. It is beautiful. It is certainly fall, but it has not felt like it. Not today, and I don't think it's gonna all week. Got a little Indian summer coming through. And a miscue on the serve. See it again here on the Dulce Amor replay. Tatum with a head of steam. Just drilled it. Savannah Wolf, 86% server on the season. Thornton tried to swing it over, two-handed push. Warriors were ready for it. Creed goes downstairs, but a swing and a miss from Wharton. I love the energy that Tatum Stover brings to the game. Just seems like an awesome teammate to play with, always smiling out there, keeping the energy high but positive. And here is Tatum going cross court. Creed has been awesome, flying all around. No regard for her own human life. Same here on the dive for Gracie Miller. Temple with a heck of a reception there. But the block party is set up. Only two are invited, and they're both wearing white jerseys tonight. I guess we're all in white jerseys. Shoot. Purple shorts, does that work? That's the dress code. Oh, the ace. Wolf pushing the lead out to 5. Key juncture right now here for Ontario to try to keep that pulse alive here in this third set. Wharton couldn't deliver. Big play at the net there for Dilly. Great rally going now. Taylor again, and just kind of underswung. Missed time to jump just a niche. And I think maybe saw those two athletes playing up at the net. Sometimes you kind of hear the footsteps. That's a term in football. Not sure what they would call that in volleyball, but maybe the same thing. Click-clacking out here on the hardwood. Lady Lex closing the block there. Timeout, Lady Warriors. And this is what we were expecting from the top seed tonight. in very similar to how things went in that sectional championship game against the Clear Fork Lady Colts, where they came out, stumbled a bit out of the blocks, but they still were able to recover and win the opening set. Ontario here, give them a lot of credit. They pulled out a 26-24 victory, but in the second, 25-14. And now Lexington with a nice, healthy cushion as they lead it by 7. More new comments rolling in. Nate's a big Annie Weaver fan. Me too. Love watching her play. Dora, thanks for the shout out. Says great coverage. Taryn, let's go Warriors. Troy's on the opposite side of the fence, watching from Andrews Air Force Base. Appreciate your service and your viewership, sir. Over in YouTube land, Carrie's watching from Galleon. Her daughter, Elizabeth Hatfield, is an assistant coach for the Big O. Go Warriors. And how about the win for Galleon last night? Looked pretty good. We'd love to do the Tigers again in their district championship game. I am currently looking for sponsors. If you didn't know, I am our lone salesperson here at the OH Report. So holler at me if you want to support the Tigers or just volleyball in general. Happy to take any sponsor for any game. 100% sponsorship based here. You can email me, brian@oh.report. Happy to get you set up and great advertising. A lot of you out there watching. Tournament time, nothing better. What a look, sharp shooter. The sophomore, Wharton off the bump pass. Delivers. Catching a piece of zone 4 there for the points. And a lot of jumbled bodies there for Lexington. They're still able to put it away, and I thought maybe this one was going to soar out of bounds. Tough play to make there on the back line. Warriors don't let it go, and they suffer as they're back in a 6-point hole with Madeline Kramer looking to add to that on the serve. Bump pass out wide, and Wharton mistimes it. One of my keys to victory tonight was to let Krieger cook. They've certainly given her opportunities to get the ball to her outside hitters and to her middle hitters, but she's had to do a lot of those bump passes. Hasn't been able to do this where she's so gifted, so good, but so is Lex at bringing the block party. I mean, girls just want to have fun, and who doesn't like to party? These girls do. Great setup and execution. Stover and company at the net. 8-point lead now for Lady Lex. And we've got a shoestring malfunction right now. So great sportsmanship as Kramer allows Creed to tie the bunny ear. She's all ready. Now here's Sarah. And all of a sudden, it's 9-point difference on our Fairway Mortgage scoreboard. Big shout out to Chris Durbin, getting them set up as a vendor this week. And speaking of shout outs, how about that point? Let's watch it again on our Dulce Amor replay. Sara Wharton. 2 pumps up on the last one, this time just the right sauce. And I get it. Sometimes I think that I'm really in the mood for some super hot wings when probably just the regular hot would do just fine. Certainly worked out here for Miss Ava Brown. Didn't get too spicy with it. Maybe just some sriracha, some Texas Pete's. No need to throw a ghost pepper into the mix. Not all the time. And for me on my wings, never the time. That's too spicy. Free ball for Lady Lex from the middle. Thornton sent right back in her direction. But Brown gets the point. Lex needs just 2 more. Counts goes downstairs. Krieger, nifty play. Lady Lex, though, handles. And now Jazzy, she hasn't been much of a factor here in this set. And she mishits that one, so set point here. 11 of them actually on the way here for Lexington. And that'll do it. An ace to seal the deal. Lexington 25-13, taking care of business as they're starting to heat up the top seed as we are heading to the fourth. Lady Lex in front, 2-1.
To Spitzer Jeep Ram Mansfield, where every vehicle on our lot is Panda priced up to $5K off MSRP, even on new Ram 1500s during Ram Power Days. Scan the QR code now and sink your teeth into these sweet deals today.
Don't be scared, come and save.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, it just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Thank you to all of our sponsors allowing us to bring you coverage live and free tonight, including Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Financing a home can be scary, I get it, but Chris Durbin and Dennis Reed with Fairway, they will bring you the reassurance of national strength combined with hometown service. NMLS 374788. Also, thank you to Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent bank, and Rinehart Walters Danner Insurance Agency, along with Dulce Amor, located at 1350 Lexington Avenue. And today, they've got a special going on, guys. Hit them up, and it's buy one drink with boba, get one half off. We return with your fourth set action, and it's Ontario getting the first point here as they trail 2-1. Lexington taking each of the last two after the Lady Warriors took set number one in a thriller, 26-24. Now Jazzy waiting on it, had to reach back. Brown now sends a shot deep. Counts keeps it alive. Pushed into the corner, and it's a wise move. Krieger with the point. Warriors lead at 2-0. Crafty stuff from the senior setter. Sky high with that reception from Brown. Mishit from Tatum. And Ontario coming out with a bit of a head of steam here in this fourth set, sensing that their season on the line, of course. Lexington an opportunity to close things out. They can be victorious here. And that's just an absolute laser beam. Now the drive for Brown, and it's out. Pretty close, but Ava Brown with a miss hit by about 6 inches. So 4 straight service points for the sophomore Sara Wharton. And make it 5 as she pulls an ace out of her sleeve. Second look and a TO taken by Coach Janelle. As her Lady Lex bunch going to have to dig themselves out of a 5-point hole here to open up this set. And there are the Lady Whippets of Shelby in the house. They will be part of our second match of our doubleheader tonight. Taking on the Norwalk Lady Truckers. Winner of that one gets the winner of this one in Thursday's championship match. And I see we've got a few new voices chiming in over on the YouTube. Kyle Trichu, what's up, brother? Anson Yan cheering on the Warriors. Free Par says go Lex. And then over on Facebook, 2 new comments. Oh, those pesky bots. But we do have Sandra, a Lady Lex fan, and Taryn. She's on the other side of the fence. Different sides of the county tonight. As these Richland County rivals going toe-to-toe. The loser packing their bags for the season. The winner going to have some big smiles, more than just bragging rights. A trip to the district final. Bella Temple certainly wants to make that trip. As a freshman, her and the rest of this crew denied that chance. Upset in the district semis right here at Seneca East last year. But already in a better position than they were a season ago when they dropped that match to Vermilion. Temple's got some great size. Cross court set. And just an absolute smash burger with some pepper jack cheese. Maybe a side of some flaming hot Cheetos there too. Brown can certainly bring the heat, especially when this offense is in rhythm. Side out here for the Warriors. Stover with the miscue. Cross court in rhythm again. This time, Lady Warriors able to handle, but nobody's catching that one. The missile from Weaver. Krieger on the serve, drifts it. Handled back in that force zone. Now a dink. Swatted over by Counts. Near side Brown again. Got that big high elbow, but the Warriors rally. From the back line this time, it just catches the right elbow of Allen. Wasn't expecting this. Just kind of hung up in the air, caught her in the arm, and a lot of sizzle behind that stroke there from Tatum Stover. And a miss hit off the serve, so Ontario extends their lead out to 6. Thornton had been really sharp previously in the match with her serve. Not that time. And Brown gets the tip here for the Lady Lex point. Rotation being made here by Lexington as they'll get Kaylee Eichhorn back out on the floor. Great looking serve that time from Bella Temple. Lady Lex closing the gap, trailing now just by 4. Looking to close things out here in this district championship match. And the referee's pausing a bit. The Red Rage here in the house, the Shelby cheering section. They're all kind of crowding in to a corner, and now they're all standing in the doorway. Referees won't let them out on the floor just yet. Temple to the middle, nice setup. And it pays off. Rinehart delivers. Warriors don't love the call. Now Brown with the defense. Gets another point. And I got to update my scoreboard here officially. It says the count is 8-8. Now 9-8. Lexington in front. Shaking off a slow start. And the top seed finding their stride. And looking like they're having a lot of fun doing it. Plenty of joy being shared on both sides of the net here tonight. But Brown putting the peanut butter with the jelly. Another point for her. Gives the serve back to Temple. She sends Weaver. Comes up to the net to try to make a play. Lady Lex nearly scrambles some eggs there. But no omelet to be had. Look at this effort, though. Doink, doink, doink. And so it gets the ball into the hands of Annie Weaver, but not for long. Another put away here for Ava Brown. And she just crushes the crouton there. Overhead bump. Tatum on the fly, drifting to her right. Now again, Stover. This time she comes away with the point. Nice job repositioning herself. And then Tatum attacking the net. And after a hot start, Warriors came out of the gates. I believe led 5-0. And now Lexington has more than closed the gap. They lead by 3. And they've got the serve right now in their favor. Such long limbs from Brown. Side out forced by Ontario. Much needed too. Set up back line here for Ava. She's definitely found her groove, dialed in. Can't find that one though. Last 2 points now belonging to the Big O. Trying to erase this deficit. Counts trying to keep the season alive. Back to square, a dozen each. See the effort from Dilly. As they close the block, get the point. Try for Dilly again from the middle. Lobs it over the defense. And this will be a tough play for Brown. And she cannot make it. Ontario putting together a nice spurt as they lead 13-12. And maybe their most efficient server at the line, 96% on the season. Rinehart had to wait on that one. And the good times keep rolling for the Lady Warriors. How about Krieger making a play at the net? Don't see her in the attacking game very often. But Olivia with her 35th kill of the year. And look at that smile. Like I said, she doesn't do it a ton. Right place, right time. And a huge stretch right now, as I believe it's a 7-0 run for the Lady Warriors. More comments rolling in. Patty, welcome to the party. Lady Lex looking solid, but not right now during this stretch. Amber Davis watching from Tampa, supporting the Lady Warriors, and specifically number 15, a favorite player there. Melanie says, go Tatum with the raise the roof emoji, one of my faves. If you text me, typically you'll see that. And over on YouTube, a lot of comments coming in now. Looks like the Trucker Faithful starting to roll in here. Stover and Brown, the best duo in Richland County. That's what Fishy seems to think. CH Wilg says can't argue with that, but looks like there's some arguing going on here. I had the YouTubes pulled up. I don't know what people are arguing about. I missed the whole thing. The scoreboard hasn't changed. Still 15-12 here officially as the referees confer. Oh, actually, they're going to give the point to Lex. So that nice long stretch for Ontario hits the end of the runway. And it's Lexington's turn with the serve. Temple to the outside for Stover. Crushed it. But it's just a bit outside. Can't catch the line. Big spot here for Creed with the serve. Lena's been everything that you want from a libero to here tonight. She has been flying around. Now Wolf with the bump pass. Tatum lobs to zone 5. Set up to the middle for Jazzy. Can't play a tune. A little joust and one by Lex. Big point. Could be a momentum changer there. As they'll get Madeline Kramer the rock. Stover goes down. Temple with the left hand. Now sets up middle. Thornton waited on it. Nice delivery. Creed went down and got it. Cross court, Wharton. Warriors feeling pretty good about this set. And now they've got Sara on the serve. Sky ball. Bumped over. Free ball opportunity for Allen. Too easy. She is just a superior athlete. Gets a little more air under her sneaks than the average human. Temple to Stover. She came from way outside. And secures the side out. Big point here for Tatum Stover. And credit counts just for getting in the way. Could have been dangerous. A lot of heat behind that last stroke. Now counts off the reception. Bumped out wide, tough play, drifting to the left there for Weaver. Makes it happen. But Brown, too much length. Shot right down the line for Ava Brown. To the middle for Jazzy. Lex with the block. It's Brown making it happen. And she'll force Ontario's hand for a TO. Coach Natalie Schell calming things down here. Lizzie Nagel arguing that Lena Creed, the best libero in Richland County. Spocock wants to know where the Monroeville game is. Probably in our Facebook and YouTube. Channel 4 tonight. Channel 4 for that one. A lot of young talent out here, says CHS Wilg. And a lot of y'all watching out there, 200 plus on the YouTubes. And almost 150 on the Facebook. Glad to have you guys all tuning in live and free tonight for the show. And what a showcase by Ava Brown. She got off to kind of a slow start in the first set. Since then, she has been dropping bombs left and right, making a huge impact for Lady Lex on this comeback. See if the Warriors can capitalize off this miscue, though. They get the side out, and now their senior, Krieger. Chance with the serve to try to put some distance in between they and Lady Lex as Allen waits on it. I don't know how Stover kept that alive. Whoa. Everybody had their mouth wide open, and that drops just a couple of feet away from the official there. So the lines crew says that it was out. Brown talking to the head official. Little smile on the face of News Journal reporter Jake Fur in the background, listening to that conversation. And Ava's such a delightful kid. I'm sure whatever she brought in terms of an argument over to the referee, that it was with some nice positivity, just wanting a legit answer. This is a big critical point right now. And yet again, Ava Brown delivering. She's like UPS and FedEx all rolled into one. Dink over the top for Weaver, getting it done. Warriors again increase their edge out to 2. As Lexington can't rally to the ball there and keep it alive. So Allen now with an opportunity with the serve, trying to force a decisive fifth set. What a play by Dilly. Oh, even more spectacular from Stover. Yowza. Oh, you don't even really catch it on the replay there. Stover came out of nowhere, not even pictured. And then like a lightning bolt just kind of ended up on the scene. Remember that one if Lexington comes back to win this fourth set. That is ginormous, folks. Weaver somehow kept that inside the antenna. Now the bump pass backside to Annie off the tip. Ava took something off of it that time. And it's Annie Weaver for the point, getting the rock right back for her own serve. What a set we got going on. Rotation on both sides now. Warriors with a 2-point cushion. Make it 3. Brown and Temple having a conversation after that miss hit. Ooh, tough play that time by Wolf. Might have been airmailed. But they'll keep it alive here. Sara. Nice dig. And an infraction here against Lexington makes it set point for the Lady Warriors. Temple backside for Brown into the block, and it comes down out of play. So the pulse still thumping here for Lady Lex. Need to put together a big run here as the Lady Whippets look on. They'll get their chance next. Miss hit, Brown with the ace. And just like that, Lexington putting some pressure here on Ontario. Ava's going to need a couple more, though. Definitely the lady that you probably want back there. As Sara charges in, Temple goes down. Backside for Wharton. Feel the tension here with Dilly at the net. Now Temple with the setup. Stover charges, strikes, comes through. Big run put together here by Lexington. And it's the sophomore trio making the big impact. Brown's got to get this one too. And she will. How about this run put together by Brown and company? All square at 24 apiece. But the Warriors get the set point designation back. And they've got one of their 12th graders looking to close it out. Taylor counts. 30 aces on the season for her. 96%er back here. Bump pass for Brown on the run. Set up to the middle for Dilly. And now Krieger for Wharton. Heck of a rally going. And Lex sends it back over. Now for Sara again off the tip. And that'll do it. 26-24 Ontario. Forcing a fifth and decisive set as we play on in the district semifinals at Seneca East.
To Spitzer Jeep Ram Mansfield, where every vehicle on our lot is Panda priced up to $5K off MSRP, even on new Ram 1500s during Ram Power Days. Scan the QR code now and sink your teeth into these sweet deals today.
Don't be scared, come and save.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Fifth set coming up, and you're watching it live and free thanks to these generous sponsors, including Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Financing a home can be scary. Chris Durbin and Dennis Reed with Fairway Independent Mortgage will bring you the reassurance of national strength combined with hometown service. NMLS. Oh, I just lost the number. 374788. Also want to thank our MVP sponsor tonight, Rinehart Walters Danner Insurance, your trusted choice for auto, home, business, life, and benefits insurance. But now, let's return back to action. All the chips have been pushed into the middle of the table. We are all in decisive fifth set for a trip to the district championship match. The backyard rivalry has delivered as Ontario rallies back with a 26-24 winner in set number 4, and they get the first point here in the fifth. Brian Skowronski with you here tonight from Seneca East. It's been an awesome match. Had a lot of fun here tonight. And I think you would definitely call this an upset if the Lady Warriors were to come away with a victory here tonight. Lexington handled them during the regular season in 4 sets. They're the top seed. A lot of expectations. All these club players and the dynamic trio of Brown, Tatum, and Temple, who have been great tonight, but the Warriors have been up for the task. Love what we've seen from Jazzy. She's definitely in the conversation for MVP. Allen delivers there, 2-1 Ontario. Free ball opportunity. Krieger with the set. Allen, bit behind her, had to reach for it. So back to square as Lexington gets Temple with the serve. And Bella pulls the ace out of her sleeve. Temple again, 2 for 2, back-to-back. Show you a second look with the Dulce Amor replay. Can she make it a trifecta? No, but Brown absolutely just crushed this one. Look at Ava waiting on it and then putting some extra spicy mustard on the point. Unbelievable stretch here for Bella Temple. You got to pull a trigger on a TO. That's exactly what Coach Natalie's going to do. 3 aces and 4 serves for the sophomore, putting her team on top here. As Bella on the season up to 54 aces. 6-2 lead here for Lexington. A lot of you watching out there online. More people asking me where the Monroeville game is. It must not have started yet, guys. We're there. It's going to be on YouTube Channel 4 or Facebook. And I say, woohoo! Keep going, Lady Warriors. That's how Carrie feels. Brenda, wow, go Ontario. Hasn't been their start yet so far here in the fifth. But Jazzy. Got a little bounce in her step. Name that tune. How about some silky jazz? Temple overhead sets it up. Brown just splinters the floorboards. Look at determination on the sophomore's face. Nearly brought Lexington back in that fourth set. And almost got lucky right there with the let. Counts, sends it back over. Now Stover with the head of steam. Block rolls up. And we've got a rally going here. Stover trying to end it. Cannot. Now bumped up by Creed. Weaver drifting and scoring. Huge point for Annie Weaver and the Lady Warriors. What a season for Weaver, too. Over 230 kills now on the year. Nearly delivering a dime right there. As Krieger sets it up for Sara. Now Krieger to the middle. Dilly finds the empty spot on the floor. Warriors within 2. Look at the execution. Ontario starting to find their rhythm after a bit of a chilly start here in the 5th. Tatum into the net. Warriors within 1. T.O. on the floor. Lexington feeling the heat. And you know what they say when you start feeling that heat? Where to go, or at least where you are if you're in the kitchen. But this is the gym. Nobody's leaving here. Everybody on the edge of their seat. Lexington and Ontario been going toe-to-toe all night if you're just joining us. It was the Lady Warriors with a 26-24 thrilling win in the first. Lexington then definitely got in a groove, 25-14, 25-13. Looked like they might send the Warriors packing for the season. Big O bouncing back. Huge fourth, 26-24. Almost choked it away down the stretch thanks to that girl right there, number 3. But enough poise left for the Warriors to close it out. And here we are now. It's a race to 15. Brown and company. They talked about it when we interviewed them after the match last week. Point of emphasis to get to that district championship. A lot on the line right here. Who's going to take the marbles with them here tonight? Set to the middle, push to the back, and Krieger probably should have let that one slide. Had some backup. Yeah, you saw Weaver in the correct position, waiting for it in that first zone. So it's a crucial side out here for Lady Lex. Their libero with the ball in hand. Wharton from the outside, lobs Stover, keeps it up right back to Tatum. And now Wharton with her chance. And the sophomore drills it. Sara Wharton playing for keeps. Back to a 1-point game. Straight up back line off the top of the ropes. Wharton again, the block is there. Miss hit made by the Lady Warriors. I'm going to say it's a double hit against Lena Creed. Big spot now for Madeline Kramer, the junior, fresh off the bench. Sends the serve and sends counts down to the planks. Temple, crafty move. Taylor did a nice job of holding her own. Now for Tatum. I have no idea how Taylor Counts got that back over. And they're going to get the point. That might have hit her on the neck or the chin. I don't know, But guess what? Warriors fans don't care. Staying alive. Here's Brown from the back line. Just look out. That's all you can do. Just get out the way when Brown gets a full piece. 2-point lead for Lexington. Make it 3. Stover with a big ace right there to extend the advantage. Sophomore again with the jump serve. Counts kind of in between. Oh, what a rallying Creed with the Superman punch, but it's not enough. Lex puts it down again. Extraordinary effort here. But now just 3 points away for the top seed. As Shelby makes their way into the gym, wanting to watch this final 5th set. Much needed side out for the Lady Warriors. And they need their dynamic playmaker to step up here, Sara Wharton. Solid serve, made it tough. Temple to the middle for Thornton, sent right back over. Now to the outside for Annie Weaver. Jazzy with the dunk, and the point. Allen taking a little bit off of it, and she just gets up so high that she can watch where the defense moves to. Poke it in any direction. Made the right choice there. Another great looking serve, but Kramer, an even better reception. Now Jazzy again tried to hit that same spot. Wolf says not this time. Krieger to Weaver. Crumbles the cookie. Give me some extra chocolate chips on top. Maybe a couple walnuts. Slather on some peanut butter. Tasty snack right there for the Warriors, and a TO taken by Lady Lex. Both these teams hungry for a district championship appearance. Warriors haven't been there in forever. It's only been a few seasons for Lady Lex. I'll have to talk to Jake Furr before we come back for our Mechanics Bank postgame show, but I think it's been like a couple decades for Ontario. Haven't won a sectional in quite a while, so a lot of excitement, and you can feel the tension starting to build here inside the gym. Maybe 15's not going to be enough in this race. Wharton certainly has done her job, looking to even the score here at the service stripe. Off the Temple setup, here comes Ava Brown into a crowd. And Ava again serving up a spiked drink. 2 points away now for Lady Lex. Creed with the bump pass, and that was in stride. How about Weaver? The timing, the effort, the execution. This is one heck of a match, folks. Brown coming right back. Set point on the way. Match point at that. Lady Lex fans up on their feet. Timeout taken by the Warriors. What are you guys talking about out there? Brian says Lexington serving well. Lydia wanting to know where the Monroeville game is. Read the comments, guys. Tons of you chiming in over on YouTube right now. Let me know about the next game. Dwark's got a ton of freshmen to keep an eye on. Great couple of years for them. But what a great match we've had going here. And Lexington just needs one more point to get that Sharpie out and write their name on the next line to get to the district championship. Not yet. What's that sound? Oh, that's that sweet, sweet jazz. Hit him with it, Allen. Got her serve and everything. But the Warriors need this one. Jazzy comes through. What a dig. Now Temple with the setup. Brown can't put it home. Chance for Weaver. Miscommunication. Ava still able to drill it. And the miss hit will end the match. Oh, so bittersweet for Ontario fans. As Lexington comes away with a thrilling fifth set victory, 15-13, punching their ticket to the district championship and swelling with joy here at Seneca East. Getting some retribution after a letdown here last season. We are moving on to our post-game coverage that'll include an interview with our MVP, brought to you by Rinehart Insurance. Send me some comments. I don't even know who to choose in this one. Everybody has been so good. We'll have that and more coming up here in this first half of our doubleheader. Stay with us.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
It's back!
Down our street, our prices are really sweet. You'll save big all October. Don't delay, just hurry.
To Spitzer Jeep Ram Mansfield, where every vehicle on our lot is Panda priced up to $5K off MSRP, even on new Ram 1500s during Ram Power Days. Scan the QR code now and sink your teeth into these sweet deals today.
Don't be scared, come and save.
At Spitzer, our world revolves around you.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Happy Halloween!
We are back now with our player of the game brought to you by Rinehart, Walters, Danner Insurance Agency. Bella Temple hanging out with us after a dramatic 5-set win. Take me through the emotions there at the end. I mean, there was a lot of drama in that 4th and 5th set.
There was. I think we really just needed to fight all the way through. I think we got a little. They're a really good team. They are. They play well. We do too. So we just had to keep fighting through it and just had to keep our heads up every point. We're going to lose points, but we needed to know that we needed to get them back.
Obviously, there's a little bit more at stake when you're playing Ontario. What type of dynamic does that bring to the equation when we get the backyard rivalry in a tournament game?
I think it's just your normal rivalry. Like, you want to win. It adds more emotions to the game. Everybody's more emotional about it. It's competitive. It adds more emotions. So many people come to the gym to watch you guys play. It's so crazy.
A little bit of a slow start for you guys yet again. You lose the first set, but then you bounce back really well in that 2nd and 3rd. Tell me about the beginning of the match there and just how it kind of played out from your guys' perspective, losing the first set, but then bouncing back really in style.
I think we know that we start slow. We always have. It's just, we just need to be fast, and I think that with our slow start, we know that we have to bounce back in that 2nd set. We cannot give them any more time. If we take more time to get ready, we're going to lose. So we just know we have to fight as soon as we're ready and just be ready to fight in that 2nd set. And if we don't win that 2nd set, it's very hard to come back for that. So we just know we need to be ready at that point.
You guys are a really young team. That quartet of sophomores really led the way again tonight. How special does it feel to be out there with all your sisters, even though you're young? I mean, you guys are kind of running the show.
I mean, me, Tatum, and Ava have played together for forever. We all know how each other play. We understand. We can talk to each other on the court. And I think just everybody else, we've all become so close that just with us being so close, it's like family. We're here every day of the week in practice. We all laugh. We do fun things together. We love each other, and I think it just shows that on the court.
Even though you were just a freshman last year, I think bitter disappointment at this stage, losing in the district semifinals. So talk to me about the satisfaction of now getting an opportunity to play in a district championship.
We know we lost on this court last year, and we just didn't want to do that again. We were ready to fight. We want to go far. That's our goal. It's been our goal all season. This is what we've been working towards.
Well, congratulations. Another mission accomplished, but still, I imagine, a lot of work to do in your guys' mind. Who do you want to shout out, though, here tonight for a big victory?
I want to say thank you to my family and all of my coaches who have helped get me here. It means a lot.
All right, congratulations, Bella Temple, our Rinehart Insurance MVP.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
We are now back with our Mechanics Bank post-game. Unbelievable high that I'm feeling. I wasn't even involved in the match. 5-set thriller, and those young ladies with the big smiles on their faces, they are moving on to the district championship. Bella Temple, our MVP. Ava Brown, stellar performance by her. I'm Brian Skowronski here at Seneca East High School in Attica. The first session, so good. I can't wait to see what we have in store in our second match of the night between Norwalk and Shelby, but certainly the first one delivered here tonight. The backyard rivalry, so good. Ontario winning the first and fourth sets, 26-24, 26-24, and then in the second and third, Lexington definitely found their momentum. They had the juice, 25-14, 25-13. And then in that fifth set, looked like Lex might close it out early. Instead, Ontario rallies back, went back and forth. And then at the end, an official whistle actually decided the game. Kind of a bummer. You don't love seeing that, but 15-13, Lexington able to close out the show. And how about the phone calls coming in? Bella Temple, a star tonight, and getting some glitter here on our headsets, but that's okay. Hey, when you're moving on to a district championship, you do what you want, how you want, and you can spread a little glitter in the sky, in my eyes, whatever. Guys, we still have a second game coming up here, so I got to jump off the airwaves and get all ready for that. Definitely a big thank you to all of our generous sponsors combining to bring you guys the contest live and free tonight. Mechanics Bank, Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation with Chris Durbin and the Dennis Reed team, Rinehart Walters Danner Insurance Agency, Dulce Amor, Charter Next Gen, Spitzer Motors of Mansfield, and Sutton Bank. For my camera guy, Brandon Powell, I'm Brian Skowronski saying so long for now. We'll see y'all in, well, about 15 minutes. Peace out.
Just